You're half right. You're half right.
Yeah.
Well, again, Tinker can BOT on the bear. Lone Druid plus Tinker has always been really good together. You just march the tower, and the bear just hits the tower. It's really hard to defend.
You can also TP onto the bear, and then bear can survive through
It can, yeah. And no anti-mage, of course, now. It would be like a suicide pick.
And DC doesn't have very good bear solutions either.
Yeah,
they don't want to Chronosphere it. The Lone Druid himself is very tanky.
Well,
For them to be able to get more than just a support after they rotated so many heroes top, and there was move. Managed to get himself a leap away. General's got to be careful. He's diving into a tier 1 tower here. He's got the backup of Dendi. He's going to start throwing down those heat-seeking missiles. Will be able to get more damage on Moo, enough to be able to finish him off. And that ultimate from the Winter Wyvern just does absolutely nothing. Now they're going to be able to catch Doxa as well, an early Supernova, just to make sure that Digital Chaos are not.
This is a good choice.
Oh no, Moo. Good force staff. He's going to be able to buy him a little bit distance. Unfortunately, Sunray's still there. They have the rockets coming in. Nice. Winter's curse. Now the follow-up. Beautiful Chronosphere. Setting all of this up. They're going to be able to pop Hardstyle inside of the Chronosphere. General, who's already blown everything he had, doesn't really matter if he goes down, but it looks like he will end up going down either way against Wii. Now the Lone Druid Bear actually burning a lot of these heroes for just poking at Na'Vi, but obviously they have that pipe, so it's not that big of a deal. Looks like Winter's Curse is going to be able to come in, catch Dark Style unawares, will be ripped apart by Nichira. And General, the Supernova now goes down. Just as a little bit of zoning, Weehawk may have to be the target. Good force staff buys a little bit of time. The Glimmer Cave still not enough, as now the Sunray burning through. Digital Chaos Misery is going to be going down. Resolution will be able to get that time walk away, no problem. And Na'Vi turn their attention right back to Roshan. Doxa, he's going to be caught. Glimmer Cave TV out. Actually goes for it, but not able to get the Aegis. Managed to get the leap out, turns around, throws out the arrow, catches General. With their lineup, and weren't trying to pressure Na'Vi too much, but they really didn't want to be behind at this point. And now they just have to keep on giving up. There goes the Cyclone, going to be able to catch the Tinker into the ultimate there as Resolution quickly surrounds Dendi, but not getting enough damage out. The arrow actually doesn't land. Dendi going to be able to get some rearm and tries to chase down. No, actually jumps up, sees Misery as the opportunity, gets a slight stun, slows him down with the Shivas, gets some more burst damage. Misery gets taken out just like that. Now the jump forward, Doxa is going to be going down as well, right outside of Digital Chaos' space, which means Na'Vi goes straight for the tier 3. They could get great after he's really far forward, so he's not going to see this initiation. He managed to get to the 2 supports in the back, but doesn't get Dichira. And now the Primal Roar goes towards stopping this damage. Artstyle, he's going to be taken apart eventually, but DC have already thrown so much. Is it actually going to be worth it? They need to be able to take out the Supernova. They're drenching it down. The laser comes through, but it's not quite enough. The BKB goes through, but Resolution and Misery both go down from a combo laser from Dendi. Doxa has to save himself, but it's not good enough. Dendi pounces once again. The Rocket's able to take him out. Triple kill for him. Right, Resolution needed to be able to catch this Tinker, and unfortunately Dendi's just balling out of control here.
Yeah, this bear is just a monster as well, so you have to deal with either a Tinker or the Spirit Bear.
Oh, well, they're doing a pretty good job of dealing with the Spirit Bear, it seems. They almost finished off. The laser is going to be able to put a stop to things. They actually get a Chronosphere in. They're trying to go for General, trying to take him out before he gets off the Primal Roar, and they can still get the Spirit Bear as well. They actually get a Winter's Curse on top of it, Deafening Blast. They're putting on damage, but it's not doing anything just yet. Now the Supernova goes down. Looks like Digital Chaos should be able to dredge it with their 2 supports in the back, dealing the damage. Artstyle's going to go down, and Dendi has abandoned ship, or maybe not. He's actually coming back in. He's going to go for the Shivas, try and see if he can find somebody to pop. Moo's going to be the target. He doesn't have the pounce away just yet. Catches him ever so barely with the Shivas, and the laser, the follow up, is able to take that kill. No supporting crew whatsoever from Na'Vi here. We have to stop their aggression. In fact, they're going to lose their Spirit Bear, and if they're not careful, they may just lose Dichira as well.
Yeah, they could definitely catch him here.
Yeah, juke his way through this one. Shivas starts coming in. Dendi puts himself right in the middle of everything. Goes for Weehawk, takes him out. Now Misery's going to be open, and Dendi jumps forward. Once again, you're not going anywhere, Misery. You're slowed down. You're going to be nuked to death here. Doesn't give a damn about those whips. A little bit more as the Bloodstone kicks in. Enough for Dendi to finish off the kill.
And as we hear the Mirana in this.
Unfortunately, Roshan is not up. Or maybe it's fortunate for Na'Vi, because they might actually get caught here. A pincer move. They do see. They have the scan. They spot this one out, but the arrow just landed on the Lone Druid. That's a bad start to this fight already for Na'Vi. Move right in the middle. Things starts getting some damage out. Supernova is going to get popped there, and the Tornado actually slowing down the damage. They now try to address this. Oh no, it's just a split damage. The Supernova successfully goes down, and just things falling apart now for Digital Chaos. And Dendi takes advantage of the chaos. He's able to blink, catch the Weehawk. Going to be able to get the side to fight and chain him down as unable to be able to get away from this one. Another side, make it 3 with the laser to finish finish him off. Digital Chaos lose 4. An arrow to start things off on a lone druid. You thought it would fight. Just want to stall a few more seconds and they can have that Spirit Bear and essentially be at no disadvantage to jump in on Misery. Socks up, blinks himself forward, thinking to be able to counter-initiate, doesn't find the opening. Meanwhile, Moo's going to be the target. Cold Embrace is going to buy him a little bit of time, but Dendi, he's actually just sitting duck until now the Chronosphere comes in. They're trying to just Dendi. They do get the Supernova, but Dendi, he's a tanky motherfucker, and he's going to be able to survive through all that. Dendi, and now has to reharm, turns, gets the side the fight, he's going to be able to take out Resolution. 2 buybacks from DC, and 2 heroes down, 2 more they're going to have to buy back, especially if they lose Weehaw. Dendi gonna be able to slow him down with the Shiva, unable to get the vision though to be able to see him out. And don't tell me Dendi's gonna be caught here. The Winter's Curse with the meatball right over it, but they're invulnerable. It doesn't do anything, but Dendi, he pops the Bloodstone, commits suicide, 45 seconds to clock. They're gonna be able to get the lone or the Spirit Bear as well, but that's just not enough. Digital Chaos, a nat.
Gotta be first in something, right? Well, that's harsh. I don't know if I'm gonna be let back in the room if I answer you.
Resolution. Oh, he catches Dendi. He blinked right into that one. They're going to be able to deal with Artstyle first. He's gone. Dendi is going to be going down quick. Still the offensive blade on the Resolution. Actually focused it up. Dendi, though, hit by the tornado. He's going to come back down to ground. So very harsh reality is now. I have no idea how this Navi's going to be able to survive through this one. It's a beautiful with the first. Managed to catch Artstyle and General. The Sunray goes down really well. Moser is actually ripping them apart. Now Dendi buys back as he sees the opportunity to catch more. He's going to go for the rearm. Blink Shiva's constantly. Moo being spotted out ever so barely. The fight gets him in the end, and Moo will be controlled long enough for them to get that kill and maybe for some buybacks. Moo doesn't have one. Weehaw does.
Weehaw will have to buy back here. He really should. He didn't have to use his refresher in that fight as well, so he's ready for a big fight.
If they can catch Dendi somehow.
I think there's no way he's going to be holding on to this.
Yeah. The pressure.
Maybe.
It's the General. Holy cow.
Misery hurts quite a bit now.
On DC, knowing that DC have an opportunity to be able to go for some sort of endgame scenario, but if they play too aggressive and get into the wrong kind of fight, General's going to be able to jump. He's got Resolution already controlled up. Now Tornado gets right in the middle of things. Really great Tornado. Definitely Blast goes down as well. Weehaw, Supernova, laid out. Resolution has to deal with that one first, and now General's right in the middle of things. Can't kill the egg in time. That means now Weeha's going to be stunned up. BKB activated, but he gets bashed up. Deputy Blast goes down, hits Dendi in the background, but Dendi manages to blow up Resolution. The Jackie goes into play, and here comes the buybacks. Oh, the arrow! Moo, he hits it on Dendi. DC, they get the ult, but they're not going to be able to follow that up.
Boyd is so scared. He doesn't have BKB ready. He can't go in.
This can be everything they need because he's got 3 damage dealers behind him.
Even Enchantress can deal, and Top trying to go in. BKB being used for this.
Okay, Lone Druid, guaranteed tier 3, and it looks like maybe even a melee racked with this BKB as they just can't stop it fast enough. Now, here comes the Chronosphere. It's on Ditchy Raw. This isn't big enough, but maybe they can kill him. Oh, no, there actually goes the Supernova. They managed to be able to buy time to be able to get the save. That's going to be a full refresh. Ditchy Raw heals up the full off of that Supernova, and Digital Chaos have blown their BKB. The Splinter Blast onto Artstyle is going to be able to get the one-off kill there, but Digital Chaos still don't have enough to guarantee win this fight. As now Navi start coming forward, Digital Chaos all low. They're going to have to give up their melee racks. There goes that counter item to Tinker. It's all the Invoker onto Dendi. DC, they've given up a lane of racks, and now they just need to get back to bounce, but now he gets bashed up. Weehaw managed to get a save there from the Cold Embrace, but they got the roar on him. He has to go back to the mountain terrain, heal himself up, actually pushing forward. Definitely Blast takes out the bear, now going for Ditchy Raw. Still trying to help out, but he can't just stop it. Dendi comes in, pulls up one, going for another one. Misery, he's going to be target. No, he gets bashed up. There goes that Aegis. Misery still down. Ditchy Raw, he has to barely heal himself over the keys. He's still going to go down. Dendi right in the middle of this rearm, trying to stop it, but no. He ends up going down. 2 minutes on the clock with no buyback.
Chase is going after General as well. Just trying to catch more.
He's trying to get it.
Shadow
5
Blade.
more seconds. Shadow Blade, TP out. Point blank arrows will stop that one, but they don't have the vision. They're trying to be able to catch this.
And speaking of smokes, here comes Navi.
Navi in a very interesting position to be able to catch Digital Chaos as they just may push a bit too far forward.
They see them.
Oh no, they're actually in the high ground. They see the 4. They know Navi's close. And they just need to see the opening. General gets the jump on a move, but immediately the Cold Embrace gets laid out. They get the Supernova. It's on the high ground too, but it may not affect the fight. His Resolution managed to get the Chronosphere. Refreshes, but he doesn't have enough mana. He can't actually pop it. He gets the BKB in secondary time, and it doesn't matter. He's being ripped to shreds by the Bashers. Now the Winter's Curse comes in to save him, but it may not be enough. They manage to get the Tinker. He's down for 2 minutes and a half. Digital Chaos are actually going to be able to win this fight. Here comes the TP in. They're going to try and win this one without now the ultimate chrono. Resolution stops this jump in. Tinker still has an opportunity to be able to come in and try and wipe out a couple of these heroes. Here comes Dendi. He blows them up. Stockton's up next. Bye-bye, Birdie. Next up, General. They're trying to find more. Dendi, he's not going to see anything else. Digital Chaos managed to keep both the Void as well as the Invoker alive, and they still have 2 buybacks.
That timing for Dendi's buyback to come off cooldown. He's like, just let me come back into the fight.
He's banned.
Capitalist. It's gonna be harsh.
We'll see whether or not he's able to get off that
Second
Double
go.
Chronosphere because it's obviously going to be needed.
buyback. Will be down for Moo in this next fight. His positioning also going to be rather key.
As DC have to hold the high ground. 1 lane rack, there goes the jump forward, Chronosphere, managed to get 4, oh my god, Resolution, now with the refresher, but again, doesn't have enough mana, but still, they have the Deathly Blast, they're controlling Digi Raw beautifully, but the Supernova on the other side of the cliff, and Echo clinches it in a moment of despair, as now Digital Chaos gonna lose 1, Misery's already down, blown up by the Dagon here, and now the fight slows down. Digital Chaos retreat back to their high ground while Na'Vi do the same. Moo jumps forward and gets...
Gonna be TPing in.
Did he just catch him? Dendi is going to be right on top of that ice wall. Rips goes for the re-arc, but now the Chronosphere in his turn catches Dendi. And they're going to be able to take him out for 2 minutes and maybe force the buyback.
He does have buyback.
Spirit Bear as well. They managed to get the Abyssal Blade onto Saksa. Dendi.
Tournament as well. So much on the line. You wanna
Resolution makes the jump in. They managed to get the Chronosphere onto 2, focusing down Digi Raw first, but remember that cheese is going to be able to come into play. The Supernova actually managed to catch it once again, save the low stroke while Dendi right in the middle of all these heroes. They get the Winter's Curse on it, but it also stops the damage from that Meteor Blast. Now DC have the opportunity to go back through. That Winter's ultimate might actually kill Misery. They managed to get another Chronosphere, and now the Meteor Blast over the top. They managed to take down life number 1 of Dendi, and Seneko will also fall. But now Dendi's back, and he sees the opportunity to be able to end this game outright, but maybe he's too far forward. Resolution, he missed all the damage door. It gets him off on Dendi. Dendi's still trying to back himself away. This splits the back a little bit more. Resolution going for it for the side of the bike. A little bit more damage. Baby, Resolution. He just needs a block of the lightning to finish Dendi off, but he gets it. He gets it. Dendi kills. No, Dendi still dies. He has the buyback ready to go, and so does Resolution. Meanwhile, the Bear is chasing down Stocks up, but Digi Raw's gonna go down first.
Oh god, the arrow actually brings down Dendi there as Moo precisely fires it off, but really farming.
Well, compendium predictions.
Yep,
I think you know
90
where this
plus.
is going. 90 plus, almost 900 CS for the Tinker.
Yep.
Doesn't get crazier than this.
Double
goes
blinks in,
straight
triple
in.
blinks in, DC. Oh, they're grasping in the dark for anything to be able to seek out Na'Vi, but Na'Vi already back in the pound. They're going to go straight for the throne here, trying to threaten Na'Vi as speedily as possible and force them into an error. Here comes the Chronosphere. They're catching out Seneko, but the Lone Druid's right in the middle of everything. Goes for move first. A refresher goes down. Primal Roar on the Weehaw. They get the ultimate on him, but they're controlling him well enough. They get the kill. That's going to be the Divine Ranger on the deck. Now mass buybacks. DC threatening to be able to try and get back out of here to be able to save anything here. Resolution is going to be the target. Supernova goes down, and now a Chronosphere. It whiffs everything but the Supernova will go down, yes, sure, but Na'Vi are still in good control here. The arrow comes out, Archdale, he gets caught, but they're going for the throne. DC, you're in trouble. Na'Vi, they've taken their tier 4, they're beating on the throne. Oh my god, they're gonna do it. Na'Vi has done it. Na'Vi has played the group. 4-0 taking out DC, and a 2-0 sweep, and they go for the throne, right?
Look at
Na'Vi
them.
are back, baby.
Those are some big smiles after that. 91 minutes, 27 seconds. And it came down to that. A TP into the enemy base. Dear God.
There is no question